as long as my memory lasts. My only understanding of changing days is the different men that I see with me. The differing men that grace me and gift me with their company. Alas, can one call it company if they cannot converse? Oh, how I long to have true company. Another man. Is this the company I long for? Will he differ in any way to the last?
God, please. Don't do this, you can't. Please, God, help me. God, help me, please, I'll do anything.
God. He speaks so fondly of this unknown man, an invisible man. Is this God simply a soothing thought for his troubled mind? What then am I? Should I be heard? Would I be revered with the same wonder? To be heard, then, I suppose, is the first step. The first step in knowing what I am. But then, how does one become heard? My brick, making contact with the cold, hard ground. How else will I make my presence known?
Whole damn place is falling apart around me. God, let more fall. Help me escape this square of hell.
He strikes me. Yells to this God for release. Square of hell. Is this what I am? Possibly. I could open my door and allow him to wander a free man. No, I cannot. I must have a man hear me. Until then, I shall keep him safe. He need not fear.
Let me out!
It is clear I have to try harder to finally make my voice known. Taps, only working through the hands of man. May he grow curious at their sudden running?
What? Are they getting off and messing with me? Let me out! You tried to break me? Oh, try me!
Break him? I do not wish to do so. He then thinks I mess with him. I simply wish to be heard. Is this why people cannot hear me? Am I the one broken, beyond repair to their ears? I do not know how to show myself. My guest is cold. May my warmth bring him comfort.
Well, at least these places have heating. Wait. Where's the source? Where is it?
How are you not aware that I'm here?
Who's here? Who's here?
Well, it is me.
Okay. Who's messing with me? Who's there?
Never before have I had the chance to explain myself. Never have I had to try and explain what I am. I'm me.
Leave me.
Leave me?
Leave me alone!
Do you not understand? I cannot leave you.
What are you? A guard? Hiding? Ordered to torment me?
I only want to be heard. To understand what my purpose is. Is that not what you want?
I want you to leave me alone. I don't appreciate inmates mocking me.
I cannot go. You are to leave if that's what you desire.
I leave? Christ, now you're making jokes.
I only want to be heard.
Oh, heard, yes, I know. Well, I heard you. Go away now.
But first you must tell me. What am I?
I thought you wanted only to be heard. Christ, this will go on forever.
Tell me, what am I? What is that compared to you?
It's nothing.
It is everything to me.
You're either a guard or a prisoner. Figure out your own fate.
I feel that these terms are not bound to define me.
That's your own issue. I don't have the time to waste on this. Go, bother someone else.
I've spent forever waiting to be heard. Tell me, what is my name?
Tormentor.
I do nothing of the sort. Hear me.
Tormentor. Tormentor!
Well, back to shivers with you till you tell me.
What are you doing?
Tell me, what am I?
I don't know. Help! Please, someone!
I can help you. All you need do is tell me.
How can I tell you what I don't know?
You must know.
Please. Please, I can't bear this.
Will you hear me? Hear my questions.
Yes. Yes, whatever you want.
Okay.
Thank you. Whatever you are. Thanks.
I'm here to help.
Yeah. I see.
So, what is your name?
Oh, it's Edward.
Edward. Tell me what I am.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't understand these at all. I'd drown from you if I could.
Many years I have waited to be heard so I could finally know. So many people have graced my presence, and when I can finally be heard, you have nothing to give.
Well, sorry to disappoint.
Indeed.
Look, we all want answers. Most never get answered. It's okay.
What is God?
What?
You called for a God. Does he answer you?
Does it look like he has?
Is he an invisible man?
Well, possibly no man at all.
You have nothing else to say.
Look, I already said, I don't have your answers, okay? I'm sorry, so go find someone else.
I have mentioned. I cannot find someone else. I cannot leave. Leaving is down to you.
Well, looks like we're both prisoners then.
Is that what I am? A prisoner?
If you can't leave this hellhole, then yeah, I guess.
I suppose then you are correct. Whatever that word means.
I'm sorry, I don't have time to explain the whole word to you.
Alas, it seems to me that no man has time. Is time what controls you?
No one controls me.
And yet you have no time.
It's different.
Why do you not have time?
My God, it's not your business.
Then make it so.
I can't stand this. You want me gone? Come on then. Take me now. Come on.
I do not want him gone. Why does he believe so?
Come on.
Where does he desire to go? Are you okay, Edward?
Just shut up, okay?
Have I upset you, Edward?
This has nothing to do with you.
Then what is the problem in telling me?
A simple fact, I don't want to.
If it hurts you so, then you should air your sorrow, not keep it inside. Tell me!
I don't want to. Oh, no, please.
Talk to me, Edward.
Oh, stop.
I am here to help you, Edward.
It's nothing to do with you.
I will not be ignored, Edward.
Okay. Just please. Warmer. Then I'll talk to you.
Thank you. So, what is the matter?
I miss my daughter.
Can you not see her?
Not that simple. I wouldn't have her see me like this anyway.
Is it not your choice?
No. Not anymore.
Is there something I can do for you?
Not unless you can break the walls and let me out.
I would not. Out of fear of what would become of me.
And why would it... Actually, I don't know if I want to know. You don't have a name then?
I've never been known before now.
You can name yourself, you know.
I never thought a name was in my right to give.
Well, then call me Mother. I dub you... Voice?
Voice?
Yeah. Voice. Classic name.
I've spent time with many a man before, waiting to finally be heard, and when I am heard, Voice is the name you give.
Yes?
Thank you, Edward.
You're welcome, Voice. So, you've really never spoken to anyone before?
No. I've always watched and tried, but never have they acknowledged me before.
You know, they could have heard you.
What do you mean?
Some people hear voices, drives them insane. Maybe that's what you are.
I drive you insane.
You could have. But I'd rather be warm.
What is it like, Edward? To stand under the sun.
Why, it's warm.
And what is the feeling of warm?
You don't know feeling.
I know that at a degree you shiver. At another you become relaxed. I do not know what it feels like.
No, I can't describe it. I'm sorry, it's just warm.
Warm. I understand.
Oh, yummy.
What is it? Often have I wondered.
Oh, these? Food.
Food. I see. And this is what you men need to carry on for another day.
What do you need?
I neither sleep nor have food. I simply carry on.
Damn. Must get boring.
I have men to watch. To study.
Are we really that interesting?
I find you fascinating, Edward.
Thank you.
What is outside?
A lot.
A lot.
It's a big word. I can't list everything.
Tell me something. Anything of the world.
I don't know. Do you get a lot of mice in this room?
What?
Mice. In the room.
What is a mice?
Mouse. It's an animal.
I've only seen your kind.
Damn. I used to have one as a pet. It's my little buddy.
A pet?
It means like... I kept him in a cage and looked after him.
You helped him?
Well, I tried to.
Like I do for you.
Oh, it's different. I'm not a pet.
But I look after you and you are unable to walk free.
Yeah, but I'm not a pet.
You are not a mice.
A mouse? No, I'm not.
Tell me, Edward. I have often wondered this. Where do these cries come from?
The other cells?
Cells.
Well, yeah, Oh, you really don't know anything about this place, do you?
How could I when all I know is the man in the room?
Right.
So what is a cell?
When did you start being?
I just woke up.
Woke up?
I just woke up being. I was just one day here.
Strange.
Did you not wake up being?
I suppose. How many people have you watched?
10. Or more. I may have stopped counting.
You remember them all?
In a way. Their faces are with me.
Will you remember me?
Of course, Edward.
Thanks.
What brought you here, Edward?
To this cell?
Once again, that word. What does it mean?
Oh, what brought me here? Life. Life brought me here.
Life brought you to me. I thank life.
Inmate!
Officer,
Tray.
it's by the door.
Tray, inmate. There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
I suppose not.
Sir.
There's no need to call me
Are
sir.
you making jokes, inmate?
No, of course not, sir.
You are scum, Johnson.
Just what my mother christened me.
Ah, scum!
Are you okay, Edward?
I'm fine.
Why did that man
Live
call
it,
you...
live it.
I will not let anyone harm you again, Edward.
There's nothing you can do.
I will not allow it.
What? What did you do?
They will not hurt you again.
Voice? What did you do?
Open this door, inmate!
I'm not doing anything.
I said!
I haven't done anything. Voice, what did you do?
I will not allow you to come to harm.
This isn't helping.
When I get this door down, you need to watch out, inmate.
I helped.
How is this helping? How? He's gonna get the door down and then, oh God, fix it.
I will not.
You have any idea what this is gonna do to
They
me?
can't harm you while you're in here.
Oh, so going to keep me as a pet now, is it, huh?
Like a mice.
Mouse. It's called a mouse.
Okay, Edward.
I already had no time, and now you do this? Oh, God. They're going to take me now, just to punish me. And
They will not punish you. They can't.
They'll get in, and they'll take me, and you'll be alone again, okay? That's what your trick has done.
I do not wish to be alone.
You shouldn't have... Oh, this fucking place!
What?
I can't. You don't keep people safe, boys. You trap them. You're a cell. You have bars, concrete walls, and barely enough room for a bed. You are a prison. Not a prisoner. You're a prison.
Trap.
Why the fuck do you think I'm still here, huh? And I've run so far from you.
But Edward!
Oh, you're a freak of nature. A damn freak. I feel sorry for any man that hears you.
Edward!
Oh, go back to watching where you belong.
I see.
Voice, I didn't mean to go off on you. You didn't deserve that. Voice? Come on. I know you're watching. Can't you just forgive? You're really gonna stay quiet now? After everything? Please!
Lights out!
You know, I never liked the dark. Always heard something in the shadow. Could never stand it. Had a nightlight all my life. When I had my daughter, I'd never let her sleep in the dark. I was worried something would come out and snatch her from me. Ironic in a way. I feared the dark would take her, and yet, when it happened, it was all in front of my eyes. In my other room, I was able to get some light in from the corridor. The layout was different, newer. This is an old room, but I suppose you'd know that. It calmed me. So I'd watch the light all night, but now... I'm terrified. Voice? Oh, thank you. Thank you for giving me light. Will you not speak to me? I suppose I am like a mouse to you now. You're just silently watching, studying, a life of silence, crying for years, and I hurt you. I'm so sorry.
I said lights out, inmate. I see you wanted to fix the door. And who else? The Invisible Man? Regardless, your hour has been brought forward. What? 10 minutes. See you then, inmate.
No! No! You can't! You can't do this, please! Oh, 10 minutes. Oh, it has to be alive. Oh my God.
Till what?
What?
Till what?
Until I go. Can't. He's blocking. He's trying to get to me. He can't. Yes.
I cannot allow you to leave.
You don't have any power there, boys. I have to go. If not 10. Oh my God, 9. Oh, if not 9 minutes, then then tomorrow.
I do not want you to
What
go.
you want doesn't matter.
Tell me more of the world of mine.
What I would give to have lived as a mouse. I have 9 minutes. What can be done in 9 minutes?
What do you wish to be done?
Oh, I had so much. I always wanted to run through fields, to be wet, to raise a mouse farm. I can't. 9 minutes isn't enough time.
You need to relax, Edward.
Relax? You can say that because you'll just meet someone else. Someone else to watch and remember, but me? I have to sit in that damn chair and oh Please, you can't do this!
Edward! I will never forget you. You heard and named me. That will live on forever.
Live on. If only more could. Our whole life and all I live on in is a memory of a voice in a cell.
Is that not something?
Memories fade, voice. Memories of men wilt and get replaced by future faces. You'll forget me when another comes.
How can I forget the man that taught me of mice?
8 minutes left. In 8 minutes, I meet the wrath of the invisible man.
Me?
God.
You will finally have him answer your cries. What will you ask him?
Why me? Why? Why give life and then push this reality into it? Why give me a whole life and make the choices in my life those?
Was it not up to you?
What I did, yes. But the options given? God chose that. He chose to tie me to a trial I couldn't win. He decided to throw that gun in my face. He decided that...
He decided what?
I can't.
If not now, when?
He decided that as early morning approached, I would hear a shutter in my home. And, in fear, shoot.
Is this bad?
I miss my little girl. She should have never have. 7 minutes.
Did I help?
You did. You did.
I do not understand what brought you to me, nor do I pretend to understand what you mean by leaving. But I am glad to have spoken to you, Edward, to have your ears be the ones to hear me.
I'll never know if I was insane, if all these rooms yelling are simply filled with voices, or if you're some divine being I should bow to. But thanks for being there.
You are welcome, Edward.
I always thought it would be different, that life was filled with chances and opportunities, but it's not. It's a fucked path. I was always going to end up here, always going to do what I did, and now I have 6 minutes left to remember a life filled with bullshit.
It is good to remember.
If you have anything to remember, I don't. I have my daughter, but all that brings is pain. I have her mother, but all she brings is hate. My mother? Don't know her. Father's gone. I was an only child homeschooled. You are the only thing left to remember me with any semblance of passion.
I will. But you spoke fondly of this mice. Does this bring you joy?
I suppose it does. And it's Mouse, voice. It's Mouse. Little thing it was. All white and pink-tailed. Used to sniff up at me when I'd entered the room. Never thought anyone was glad to see me until I had that little guy. They have such short lives. And then there's us. Gifted with years, but wasting it. And all they do is sniff.
I would like to see one.
You might one day. No, in this place. No! No! I have 5 minutes left!
2 of which is walking to the chair, inmate.
But then I have 3. You can't take that away from me.
3 minutes.
I don't know what to do. Anything I do would be a waste of it.
I would give you more if I could.
You said time control does, and it does. It's a punishment, a gift, a curse. It's shit. I have a life, and now all I can think about is the minutes I have left.
Do you suppose you will meet more like me? On the outside.
I don't suppose there's any more of you boys. I think that's your curse.
Only one of me. I had feared.
I'll never know. I still don't know what you are.
That makes two of us.
Did you just make a joke?
I suppose I did. You are rubbing off on me, Edward.
Keep on, boys. Even if no one hears you. Keep on.
Time's up, inmate. Out.
Goodbye, boys.
Get out.
Keep on. An interesting day that it's been. I've learnt more in this time than in my many before. Before this, I never knew of mice, never knew of farms, never knew what food was. He called me a cell. He spoke of pain in this term, a trap, and yet he still wished to stay with me. Still he longed to talk. Edward, a good guest. I will miss him more than the others. What is this? So small, much smaller than the others. He is white, a pink nose. Is this the mice? Mouse. Is this the mouse that Edward revered so? My new guest. I will look after you, mouse.
Walls is an audio drama written by Chloe L. Lloyd, starring Sergio Taddia as Edward, Rebecca Riley as Voice, and Ashleigh Carter as Officer. The play was directed by Phill Brewer and edited by Adam Robinson and Alex Riley, produced by Volition Theatre Company.